about Shawn Michaels? You did a radio show and you had a lot of stuff to say about Shawn. You pretty much buried him.
Well, I'm not going to say I buried him because I didn't say anything new. I didn't say anything that hasn't been said before. You know, Shawn was a big disappointment for me to meet as a person. Coming up in this business, especially in my era, everybody liked Shawn Michaels. You know, his in-ring talent can't be denied. You know, I'm not saying that. I think where I made the mistake is I should have just said, I don't like Shawn Hickenbottom. That's what maybe I should have said that.
Right.
You know, because some people have a problem differentiating the two. You know, he's just, I'm not a fan of the politics. Politics is just a nice way to say, hey, we're lying. We're lying and we're going to be nice about it. I think especially in this day and age, it's not needed, you know. I just gave an analogy the other day. I said if a story came out that Michael Jordan, one of the greatest of all time, had been going to the NBA commissioner, burying other players, trying to get him kicked out of games, trying to get him kicked out of the league, it'd be the biggest sports scandal fucking going. It'd be a massive sports scandal. But yet this guy, one of the greatest of all time, is known for doing that, and it's just accepted because it's politics. And that just shouldn't be the case, you know. Even and especially after he comes back and he's a Christian and all that, and he still does that same shit. You know, I'm just not a fan of that. I'm not a fan of dishonest people. You know, I've never fucked anybody over in this business. I got 20 plus years. There's not one story of me anybody over, going behind their back, burying them,